I mean, first, I think we competed. I thought it was a well-played game on both teams. I told the team in the locker room, if that's the team that's picked to win the league, we got a shot. It really came down to, rebounding. They're a great rebounding team. They just demolished us on that. I thought it was a physical game. We kept taking it to the rim. I think the hard thing is we took it to the rim and we got 8 free throws. They didn't, and they got 16. So that's really that's hard to balance there. But we shot better than they did. We made 7 of our 8 free throws. We did some of those things. I thought we shared the ball. We did some really good things there. Didn't turn over the ball a lot. Again, most of our team, that was the first time they've played. So I overall, I'm pretty happy with how we showed up tonight. Really disappointed at the opportunity gone, but it's early. I think this team still has a lot of growth.
Coach, I thought the difference in the game was they ended the third with a 15-3 run. What were they able to do to?
We just couldn't score. I didn't think our defense was bad. I was asking on the bench, like, how long had it been since we had a basket? I think that was, a little bit shot selection, a little bit, probably not finding the right people. But, again, when you look at that quarter, they really didn't score a lot more than they did the other quarters. They scored 1 point more than they did the fourth, but it was, we just couldn't score. And you go in those droughts, and it's hard to hold a team like that that's that good. It's hard to hold a team if you can't score.
It looked like you were cutting the 3 about 4 times. I think in the fourth, we just couldn't get over it.
Yeah.
Maybe it would be like 2 turnovers in a row or something.
Yeah, I thought it was, they made some plays, and, I think it's 2 really good teams battling it out, and they ended up with a win, and, we put the ball in the basket in the fourth quarter, and we were able to get some shots and get to the rim and get really good shots there, and, just didn't have enough.
Looking at the points from the paint, it was a very close game in terms of sophomore had 38, strong 34. Watching, Dinah and Nigel, y'all were both doing a phenomenal job. I think one thing from NG, I don't know outside the paint to be able to score that many points in the paint. So talk a little bit about, I think, the post guard game that the 2 of you had, and I think just the rest of the team, and being able to facilitate pick and rolls and getting, nice back drop passes and things like that.
Well, we really scouted that. Like, that's one of their weaknesses. They struggle guarding the rolling man. So we drilled in practice to make sure we're looking at that player and knowing that that's going to be open. So that was the game plan for us.
And then Elijah, I think you played with tremendous energy, and there were some isolations with you and Van from Gianni, whether that's offensively or defensively, and you showed up tonight. So share a little bit about what that was all about and the excitement you brought to the game tonight.
I knew it was going to be tough defensively. I just didn't want to foul. I wanted to be straight up myself. And then offensively, we knew with the pick and roll they were going to come up, so I just tried to dive hard every time.
How much of it adjust because of getting used to her size and length? Because you
You've played against her a lot of years. Between Memphis and here, it's probably been, 5 years or 4 years now?
I knew she was big. I just didn't want her to get deep on me, so I tried to push her out as much as I can.
did an admirable job. So,
What are some things that, hearing from you too, Coach, but what are some things that y'all would take from this game? You play another, top-ranked opponent in the AAC, so we got to move on to the next game. So what are some things you're going to carry over from this sophomore game to next week?
I think we came out ready to play. We were focused on our scout. We made sure we were locked in, and I think that's something that we have to carry over into the next game, because this is a tough league, and you can't hang your head on one game. You have to keep going. So.
Yeah, I think, part of it is, like I said, I felt like the team felt really good coming into this game about the way we were playing. I think that was really important. This is a team, and we know in the past that sometimes they go on a run, and then you just can't ever catch back. And I thought we fought our way back in. We have some versatility on this team where, we felt like athletically we could get to the rim and find people, and we did that. I think that's the points in the paint. But, I feel like we compete. And, one thing with a team, sometimes teams can play tight in big games. I think except for Northern Iowa. I think that we've played really well against some of our top opponents. I think Tennessee Tech's a really good team, and we really took off in that game. But I do think you're seeing just some evolution of some players, and I think you have Anijah. We knew we were going to pick on some things. I think Anijah did a great job of rolling the basket and being able to finish. And you look at how far Anijah. I'm going to brag on you here, but I think in the last 3 or 4 games, I think Anijah's really looking comfortable. And you're saying playing with energy. I think that's true. So, I'm excited that what we can be. We're disappointed tonight. We walked off the floor and I looked at Dinah and I said, we can get this next one. Like we can get them again, and so I think that's how we got to think. But I would tell you, I'm having a ball coaching this team. I really am. They listen. It's a unique thing. They listen and they learn, and I'm really excited what we can be.
We can tell because you're out there basically the 16 on the floor.
Well, I had to work the officials a little bit tonight. It was we know we got to get their attention. So it's a good thing I didn't have to shoot the ball though. It would be in trouble.
Coach, in the second quarter, when you guys came back to the lead, you held Lucy without a basket that quarter. What did you do so well that prevented us from scoring, and then why did they adjust or something?
I think, you got a lot of players you got to guard out there. I think, Nija and Irina did a good job of keeping the ball out of her hands, but we doubled her some. We switched our defenses a little bit, which she was doing a good job of when we doubled her finding people, so then we would stunt and maybe double or not double. So I think some of those things were trying to make her think. We had 2 days to practice that, so I thought we did a pretty good job with that. And, it really kind of shows you, I think, what our team can do if they really focused on the scout, because I thought that there wasn't a lot of things that happened tonight that we were surprised at.
Thank you.
No, you didn't.